Welcome to invitation of minor league baseball. Four-game weekend series between the Indianapolis Indians and the Toledo Mud Hens. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Bob Feller is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, his last three outings have been, I'd say, inconsistent. They haven't been good. His ERA is over 4, just giving up too many runs. And when you give up that many runs, you're not going to win games.
So stepping in, lead this one off
Leading
today.
Off for Indianapolis, center fielder, Jeffrey Michael.
Swing and a liner. Foul. HR, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting. The bullpen's coming through. It looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What's the key for them if they want to split this series, HR?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Adrian Aguila is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Our temperature here this afternoon creeping up to the 60-degree mark here at first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Standing in now, Carl Score. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Robertson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Kenny Barnett gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, his last outing, Matt, he pitched into the 6th inning, but he just couldn't get out of it. Ran out of gas. I think early on he's strong in games, but in this particular ball game, what am I looking for? Can he get past the 6th and maybe carry this game?
Now batting, Tony Gwynn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Michael has a beat on it, makes the play, 1 away. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Harold, what's the key for them today?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
At the plate, Jackie Robinson. The early season numbers look very good as he is up over 400 here to begin the campaign. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Harold, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, I mean, the 4-game series looked real promising. You win the first game, then you lose the next 2, and all of a sudden you're sitting here in the 4th game going, this game is critical for us to split this series and feel good about ourselves.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
In now, Willie McCovey. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Two out, nobody on. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Cavaney is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Now in the box, number 36. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Into the windup and the pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled back.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
One and two. Here it comes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
So striding forward now, Giovanni Galvis. And he is off to a dreadful start at the plate, as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But, hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair. Swing
and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin the start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Stepping in, Ronan Newhouser. He comes into this April contest as one of the hottest hitters in the league. His season average up into the high 300s now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and breaks all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze it.
This is on the ground over to first. McCovey fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, George Brett, and he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul for strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a foul pop behind the plate. Here comes another 0-2. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Curveball that time, not even close.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Carter, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Brett is on his way home. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Gary Larkin.
Into the box, Barry Larkin, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Nobody out, runner on first. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Carter rounds the corner and is headed home. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Johnny Damon, as he looks at a fastball that, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Comes set and the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-2. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. A runner at second, nobody out. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ready with another 0-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Weak grounder back to the mound. And he's retired here, one away.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Here's C.J. Cron now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Out of play. A man at third with 1 away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Grounded to third. Score is there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Stepping in now, Clint Robertson, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
3 runs already home here. To short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Mud Hens lead it 3-0. In now, William Cavaney. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Into the windup and the pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
2 strikes.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Darren Doby, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hard hit ball to second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Darren Doby.
So striding in, Darren Doby. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Here it comes on 1-1. In the air to straightaway right. Moving under it, Quinn makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 9th, right fielder, Tomas Batista.
At the plate, Tomas Batista is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here's the first pitch to him. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells you at this point in the game, good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
1-2. Here it comes.
That's ball 2.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at bat, Tony
And
Gwynn.
leading off for
0 for
Toledo.
1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Jackie
Ready for another chance? Jackie Robinson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Well, he picks up a hit now in 11 straight games. Swing the bat pretty good. I love the adjustments he's made along the way through this whole streak.
Standing in now, Willie McCovey. Pitches high. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Wow, that's a big time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag. But he got rid of it quickly. And it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Now the pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Two out, nobody on. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. George Brett. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Dribbled to the right side. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. 3 innings complete. The Mudheads are on top, 3-0. Striding in once again, Jeffrey Michael back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Here comes the 1-0. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Adrian Aguila.
Striding in, Adrian Aguila comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
One out, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
To try it again, Carl Score. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Quinn is in pursuit. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Here's the 1-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Devers on the move for second. And here's a ball hit in the air. Quinn moving in. That's a base hit, their first of the game. And he's safe.
The batter, number 36.
Into the box, number 36, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Giovanni Galvis.
Digging in, Giovanni Galvis. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Spin and a throw back to second, and he's back standing. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box now, Ronan Newhouser. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. McCovey is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So they load the bases on just 1 hit, but 3 men are left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Mud Hens lead it 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Carter is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Gary Carter.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Batista going back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they move on top 4-0.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
The batter, the shortstop.
Stepping in now, Barry Larkin. As he puts it on the ground to third. Score is up with it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Number 18, the center fielder, Johnny Damon.
Johnny Damon, 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. A called strike over the outside corner.
Well, he's throwing poorly in this game. One of the reasons why is the first pitch strike. He's less than 60% to hitters throwing a strike on first pitch in this game, and you just can't survive that way.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Doby loves it. Throw to first gets the speedy Damon for out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, C.J. Cron.
Here's C.J. Cron now. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Called strike at the letters. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Standing in now, Clint Robertson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Ready on 1 and 2. Again, he sends it out of play. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2 and 2.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We're through 4. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Standing in, William Cavaney comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
William Cavaney.
Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike.
Man, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Out of play off to the right. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Standing in, Darren Doby. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Seared down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Bases are empty, one man out. Hit on the ground out to short. Picked up by Larkin. On to first, and there were two down.
The right fielder, number 20, Tomas Bautista.
Settling in now, Tomas Bautista. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Ready once again, Tony Gwynn. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. In there, strike 1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. 3-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Well hit to right. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
The 3-2 one more time. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Well, there's a nice little soft liner. I know it's a leadoff base hit. It wasn't hit as hard as you'd like to, but sometimes that little soft liner starts rallying.
Jackie Robinson.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Trevor Williams is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Trevor Williams.
Jackie Robinson will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Throw over to first, and the runner back easily. The 1-0 delivery. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Set. Here's the 3-2, and he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Digging in once again, Willie McCovey. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. From the stretch. And a ball, 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
None out, runners at first and second. Three and 0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. From the belt, the pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Ready for another shot now. George Brett. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. One and 0 pitch on the way. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
I can tell you from experience, bases
8.
loaded, nobody out, and you get an
Carter.
infield pop-up, that feels just as good as a strikeout. And now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
At the plate, Gary Carter. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
2-1. Here it is. Swing and a liner, but foul. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Into the box, Barry Larkin, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line, but this will be a foul ball. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeffrey Michael will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
On the ground up the middle. Larkin scoops it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The batter, the designated hitter, Adrian Aguila.
So striding in, Adrian Aguila comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball that time, not even close.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
On the corner away, a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
High in the air out to center field. Damon waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Third baseman number 24, Carl Score.
Striding in once again, Carl Score. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now here it comes. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, that's a good positive step.
36.
Got off to a slow start here in April. That's one you build on right there.
Into the box now, number 36. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One 0 count. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
2 out with the man at first. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and no one will get this one. The 1-2 pitch, and there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
A runner on first with 2 away. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Digging in to try it again, Giovanni Galvis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does a good job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
2 down, runners at first and second. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1 pitch. And that's through into right field for a base hit.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
Newhouser.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one. Stuart Yoshii answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Stepping in now, Ronan Newhouser, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. The 0-1. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Mudheads are on top, 4-0. Ready for another shot now, Johnny Damon. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Johnny Damon.
And the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cavaney on the move, but this will land untouched.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
The 1-1 pitch home to Damon. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Score has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, designated hitter, C.J. Cron.
Digging in and looking for more, C.J. Cron. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Bases are empty, one man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Clint Robertson, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope, that's down.
And he just misses with a curveball. Two out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in once again, Tony Gwynn. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Back here for International League Baseball on the show. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick check.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit high.
1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on the ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Into the box, Darren Doby, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Down and away, ball 1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Brett is over, and he tucks it away for the windup and the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. This is on the ground over the first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Mud Hens lead it 4-0. Johnny Barbado gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Johnny Barbado.
Ready for another chance. Jackie Robinson, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Jackie Robinson.
In there for strike 1.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
2 strikes on him, and he flips one out in the center field. You couldn't have thrown that any better.
Riding into the box, Willie McCovey. A couple of walks for him thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
A runner at first with no outs here. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. The second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, third baseman, George Brett.
Digging in, George Brett. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch on its way. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Well, you wonder why left-hand hitters have such pretty swings. When you hit the first pitch like that and you hit it to right field for a hit, man, it's a pretty thing.
Carter.
Gary Carter will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Ball that time.
And that one stayed up a little high.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cavaney going back. He's there, but he clanks it off his glove. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his third RBI, and they extend the lead in this ballgame.
Gary Larkin.
Into the box now, Barry Larkin. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
In there, 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We're through 7 this afternoon, and the lead is now 5-0. Now in the box, Jeffrey Michael. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Jeffrey Michael.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Strike 2.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take one pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Another 0-2 coming. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. This one's down to third. And that's through for this first base hit in this one. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, come on, man. 8th inning. He was getting me nervous. This looked like this might be his last at bat and his last opportunity.
In now, Adrian Aguila, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a drive out to left center field. Michael rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score all the way from first. That makes it a 5-1 contest.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Standing in now, Carl Score, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Robinson comes up with it. And Robinson will throw him out. 1 gone.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box, number 36.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
The 0-1 delivery. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. He's ready now. The pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The 0-2 once more. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Grounded to short. Picked up by Larkin. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score.
Hey, they get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade it out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
So striding forward now, Giovanni Galvis. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Damon over to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Mudheads are on top, 5-2.
Your
Reggie
attention, please.
Kimball is
Now
on to
pitching
pitch out
for
of the bullpen in the
Indianapolis.
bottom half of the
Number
8th.
12, Reggie Kimball.
At the plate, Johnny Damon. He'll have a new pitcher
Leading
waiting
off with
for
the
him as
left
we
hand.
begin their half of the 8th.
Center fielder, Johnny Damon.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 0-1, here's the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Ready to deal, here's the 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here's another 2-2. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Up with it, Newhouser, and he makes the throw to first. Damon is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting,
5-2 our score as we get a look inside the numbers.
C.J.
It's our starter
Cron.
comparison for the two gentlemen that took the hill to start the ball game. Stepping up now, C.J. Cron. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now here it comes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Digging in the switch hitter, Clint Robertson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
The windup and the 0-1. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Batista giving chase and foul. Another 0-2 home. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Stepping into the box, Ronan Newhouser. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth. Dennis Eckersley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Dennis Eckersley.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Tell you what, this is the wrong guy to float around with. He's been swinging about really good in this series, and he hasn't got a hit in this game yet. But I'm going to tell you what, I wouldn't mess with him.
Swinging a looper to left. Robertson over to his left. One away.
The left fielder, number 23, William Haveney.
Into the box now, William Haveney, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch hit hard to short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball, and he took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Darren Doby.
Stepping in now, Darren Doby, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
2-0, here it is. A fastball that just misses inside. Tomas Batista, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Now to the plate, Tomas Batista. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Center fielder number 34, Jeffrey Michael.
Into the box, Jeffrey Michael. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. He's set and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Right side, hit hard. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
5-2 the final today. The Mud Hens secured their 10th victory of the season. Bob Feller takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Kenny Barnett was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Dennis Eckersley closes the door for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Mudhens: 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors, left 7 men on base. For Indianapolis, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.